say for the sake of argument, there's this guy. This just real abomination, total scum-sucking garbage hole, who's running for president. And conservative politicians, pundits, and voters have been laughing their asses off about him. Oh my God, he is such a disaster. He'll never get the nomination, and if he were to get the nomination, no one would ever elect him. They trot him out as a punchline. But November 8 draws nearer and nearer, and he's still not out of the game. And the left is banging on the walls like, hey, that joke you're giving free press to is saying some pretty scary stuff. And the right is like, look, don't waste your breath. We've already accepted that we lost this one. We're certainly not going to bat for this guy, so he's going to lose. And then at the last second, when they do go to bat for him, and he does win, and the left is like, what the absolute heck, my dudes? They go, can't do anything about it now. He's the president. And when, 4 years later, you finally get his ass out of office, the left turns to the right and says, okay, now that he's not president, are you going to acknowledge all the stuff he did? You know, the stuff he said he was going to do, that we warned you he was going to do, and you said we were delusional for thinking he would do, that he did? And they're like, oh my God, Heather, he's not even president anymore? How are you still talking about this? I call this one the slow breakup. It's like when your partner starts canceling date nights and then starts getting home really late and then starts sleeping on the couch, and you keep asking, hey, is there something wrong? And they just say, oh, sweetie, of course not. Work is just running me ragged lately, and when I have time off, I'm too tired to go out, and I get home so late these days, I don't want to wake you up by coming to bed. And then one day, you get home, and their bags are packed, and they're like, look, we both saw this coming. You know that thing. You know this happens to everybody, right? It's always not happening until it's already happened. The moment is skipped over where they would acknowledge they misled you, take responsibility for what's happened, or critically, where you could still do something about it. You peel your eyes for this one, you'll see it a lot. This is how conservatives jumped straight from climate change isn't happening to climate change isn't man-made. And now some are trying to jump to maybe it's a good thing. Rhetorically, all these arguments mean the same thing. We decided long ago what we were going to do. Nothing you say will change our course. This conversation is over.